Alright guys, we're back with Need for Speed Heat. Welcome to episode 2. In the first episode we just did, actually, I wasn't too overly thrilled with the game. Like, it was alright. It was pretty standard for a racing game. It was exactly what I expected. I wanted to be blown away with this game, but I haven't been yet. But of course, we're still like very early into it, so lots to come and lots of hopefully exciting things to be shown as well. So pretty much in episode 1, if you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below so you guys can go check it out. It is quite long, so I'm going to make this one a little bit shorter, do a little bit more cuts and edits. But yeah, pretty much what we did in that episode was we got our very first car, which is sitting in front of you, the 1965 Mustang. It's actually pretty good, very fast, or I'd say very slow actually off the start when you're going. It's very like a lot of power to the rear wheels there, and it just kind of wants to burn out, and then it shakes the entire screen. That's one thing I noticed. But number 2, it's a very cool looking car. The graphics for the cars in this game are insane. So what we're doing in this episode, I'm not too sure, but we're gonna be starting with putting some parts on this thing, and I think we're just starting with nitrous, to be honest. Not sure how this really works, but we have no nitrous right now, and we're going to jump up to a 3-pound tank. So let's go ahead and buy that. It's 5,000 credits. We have 13,000 right now, so we don't have a lot of money. That's a lot to be putting into your car when you only have 13 grand. But you know what? For now, we'll do it because money's not going to be an issue in this game. And what's this say? Getting noticed. Race at night to build your rep. Hit a higher rep levels to unlock new cars and performance parts. So all those parts beside that 3-pound tank were locked. So as you gain your rep, they'll become unlocked. You can't buy anything without bank. Race during the day in the Speed Hunter showdown to earn it. So that's how you earn money, is just by racing.
All fitted.
I'm sure there's going to be a way to actually like really try and win money, like a quick money method that I'll hopefully find soon. But for now, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure what we can actually change on this. I think everything is relatively available, but just like level 1. So also that, and I mentioned this in the last video, like tuning and the off-road racing, like I don't know any of that sort of stuff, what to do. So for now, all we're actually going to do is add that nitrous. Can't really afford anything else, so we'll go ahead, we'll back out of here. You can actually customize pretty much everything on it. All the wheels. Can you actually make the rear and front wheels different? You can. That's very, very cool. Side skirts, you can change the rear fenders, which I'm sure you can maybe make it like a wide body. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And then, of course, the tail lights. You can pretty much do anything you want. Trunk lid? What does that mean? That's pretty cool. In the first video, we had like a car at the very beginning, and it was just murdered with customizations, cosmetically and visually to the car. So I'm very excited to actually go through all the different cars and see exactly what we can do to each and every single one. Like, you can even change the headlights. You can make it way better, way darker. Put yellow ones on there. Holy. I'm very, very excited for that sort of stuff. But for now, like I said, we don't really have a lot of money. I'm happy with the blue, everything like that. We'll go ahead and keep this car for a bit. Now, just now, it said swap cars, and there was a 5 there. So I think I have all of these cars right now, to be honest. But they don't actually unlock. You can see above the car, it says reach level 10 to drive this car. So these are the cars that actually came with the Deluxe edition. So make sure that if you do have the Deluxe edition, that you are taking advantage of these when they unlock. BMW i8 comes out at level 10, and then this one's the Lancer Evo. I think I have that unlocked already, so we'll go ahead and try and hopefully jump into that. I think there's a couple unlocked right now. This one's level 14, and then this one I think is level 18, yeah. And that one's insane. That looks so sick. Just like the customizations already that you can tell that you can do to these cars is just absolutely ridiculous. So let's go ahead, jump in that Evo if we can. That's definitely a better car than our Mustang. So we already have this thing. Let's go ahead and jump out.
If I were you, I would hit the streets at night. Remember, you're only spending bank on that ride if you've got a name.
Alright, so we can hit the streets at nighttime, or we can actually go in the daylight to earn money. but rep is at night, daylight, rep. So I'm assuming daytime is obviously going to be the most amount of racing possible that you can do. Oh, that's sick. There's a pista in here. That's awesome. Just by the photo. At nighttime, it's going to be like cop chases and like street racing. So I think we're going to go ahead and actually jump into the daytime right now. Just go do a quick race or two, make a little bit of money. That way we can put that towards like car customizations or anything we want in the future in this game. And for now, we'll do that. But of course, we're going to do a lot of nighttime like evades and a whole bunch of cop chases and everything like that. Some of the visuals in this game are awesome too. This little cut screen here is amazing for the cars. And here we go. This is the first time we're actually in this car.
You've been tricking out your wheels.
Looks like you can
That
fast
tells me
travel
you're
the
serious
things too
about
as
this.
well.
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
You know, if you want to get in the lead, you're not getting there alone.
From what I hear, neither are you.
That's what I wanted to talk about. I'm thinking we can help each other.
I feel like the driving's not
Unless you got any
amazing,
better
to be
offers on the
honest.
table.
Plenty, actually.
Like it's just not as
Bullshit.
responsive
Come
as it should be.
on. What do you say?
They say
Like
you're
I'm
on.
holding the trigger at certain points and the car is like a couple seconds, not a couple seconds, maybe a couple milliseconds to a second behind. So when I go left, the car is actually still going straight for a couple milliseconds.
I'll pull whatever strings I can,
But other than that, it's okay. I really like Forza driving, to be honest. Whether it's the Motorsport series or the Forza Horizon series, the driving in the games is just so fun and seamless. This one, it's not impressive. But we do have Nitrous in this, which is very good. Just added Nitrous to the Mustang. I don't think we have to use that one. But let's go ahead. We'll open up our map. For those of you who didn't see episode 1, and this is the first time that you're checking out the map, here it is. It is quite large. Lots of places to go. Lots of safe houses around too. So when you're trying to evade from the cops, you have lots of places to go to get away from them. But yeah, this is pretty cool. We can actually do the story mode if we wanted to. Go after her. It does say locked, so you probably have to do it at nighttime. Or requires rep level 7. So we do have to get up to level 7, which we have to do at nighttime to gain a rep. Or we can go do these straight races right now. And they're not technically street races. I'm pretty sure they're organized just because of the events or whatever. But let's go ahead and maybe head over to this one. We'll drive there, of course, just because we want to see how good this thing can actually perform. It didn't seem like it was too fast. It was only like maxing out at 100 kilometers an hour. I definitely steered right into that guy. Yeah, it only maxed out at like 100, just over 100 kilometers an hour. So it definitely needs some like performance upgrades to it. I think it's just visually upgraded with the Deluxe edition. But let's go ahead and see what we can do in this race. See if it even competes. I'm not sure if it does at this point, but I'm sure it does just because it's the beginning of the game. And we got no money to upgrade these cars at all, so that's what we're going to be trying to work on. It's just making a little bit of money so we can upgrade these things. So let's go ahead and check this place out. I'm not sure what happens when we get here. Pretty much start or change car. We'll go ahead and use the Lancer. The Lancer was actually one of my favorite cars for a long time. When I was first trying to buy a car in real life, I was looking at the Lancer, not the Evo. Evo was a little bit too much money, but the Lancer itself was a pretty good looking car, minus the interior. I was not a fan of the interior. It looked very, very cheap. So I kind of steered away from that, and I kind of saved myself some money. Like the base model was like $13,000, and it was a couple of years old. So I said, hey, you know what? We'll stick with something else. But it's nonetheless still a pretty cool car. If you can get an Evo for a good price, it is a really good car. And look at the customizations you can do it. You can make it look definitely sick. So we're going ahead and doing some off-road. I'm pretty sure I already did this race in the first video actually. So, and I know that because in that same corner, I was just off the road the entire map. My driving is not on point at all. Jeez, man. I gotta get used to it. Like, it's definitely a very interesting driving feeling that you get in this game. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it or not, but like I'm not yeah. I can't even describe it. Like, it's delayed, and then by the time I'm letting go, like trying to go back straight, that's when it's turning. And then it overturns, like oversteers like crazy. I'm just not doing something right. I think you do have to like literally like drift into the corners. I think that's what this game is designed to do. But even that, I'm crashing like a bugger. Definitely not going to be winning this one. I think I'm in 3rd place. And we're pretty much done. Pretty much done the race. Yeah, going wide into the corners and drifting is the meta. So that's going to be a lot of fun if it's super unrealistic like that. But whatever, it is what it is. Let's go ahead. We'll retry that event. See if we can do some clean racing, because that was definitely not clean. That was a embarrassment. And the fact that I'm not editing that out is even more embarrassing. Let's go ahead and catch this dub, make a little bit of money. I don't even think we won any money off of it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Do a little bumper hit there. But yeah, wide into the corners and drifting is what I'm going to try this game. Try and stay away from the wall as much as possible. And not even so much drifting, I'm literally just hitting the e-brake here and there and doing like little pivots. We're in 1st place, which is good. Means it's better than what I was doing. However, there is definitely no lap record on this one. That was a nice drift into that corner. Came around nice and smooth. So kind of getting the hang of it again. Kinda. Stay away from that wall. We're going to try and get no damage on this one, other than that front bumper that I hit. Getting close to the wall. Alright, these guys are catching up. We're in the last lap. Probably the last corner here, so hopefully we can keep it. 500 yards remaining. Don't hit the wall. Oh, I went super wide. So did kind of them. There we go. We catch that dub. We make some money. It's still saying retry event. I don't know why, but we finished 1st. Minute and 36:47. And we made $6,000. That's actually a lot of money. 6,800 technically. It's a lot of money for one race. I'm sure later on in the future you'll make like 10 to 20,000 per race, but that's all we need for now. What happens as soon as we actually finish it? Just like Forza, a little check mark goes on it, and you probably don't even have to do it again unless you wanted to make like a better lap time or something. But I'm pretty sure that race is now completely over for what we have to do. There's no like difficulty changing or anything like that. It is what it is. So we'll go ahead actually and maybe do one more. We'll do this guy, see if we actually got the feeling of this vehicle yet. I do like it. I like the design. This definitely brings back like a Need for Speed Carbon feel for the customizations, the visual customizations on it at least. They had some pretty insane cars in that game too. And that was a long time ago. That was many, many years ago that they came out with that game. But yeah, lots of customizations just like this visual one. Sounds pretty good as well. Let's go ahead. This is race number 2. Hopefully we can catch it in the first one. Already up to 1st place. I'm pretty sure I'm playing on medium and not hard, which is probably a good thing, to be honest. But for now, we'll play on medium. Again, just until we kind of get used to this game. And then maybe we'll jump it up to hard, because I'm sure there will be way better rewards and stuff. If you are playing on a hard, though, that probably makes the cops a lot harder to evade as well. So you got to take that in mind. I forgot I had Nitrous. go wide, hit the e-brake, there we go. That corner I didn't really have to go wide. How close are they? Oh yeah, they're drifting like crazy around the corners. Yeah, the graphics in the game are definitely pretty good. That's what happens when you don't look in front of you. They're definitely pretty good. I enjoy them. Lots of bright flashing lights. Yeah, I'm also excited to see the car list. Like I said earlier, the pista was there. I didn't know that car was actually in the game. They just announced it for Forza Horizon 4, which is going to be awesome. Going to be making some videos on that. Definitely. That's one of my favorite cars right now. The pista, the Lamborghini Huracan Performante, and then the GT2 and GT3 RS from Porsche. Those are definitely some of my favorite cars right now. So the fact that they have that being added to Forza is just incredible. They just need the Performante, and we're all set for that. Hopefully they do that soon, but I don't know. They've been adding a lot of really good cars to the game recently, so I think there is a high probability of that coming in the SVJ, probably in the near future, but it's still hard to say, just because they do need to keep something. Like almost every single car that's out there right now is in Forza, so they need to keep something to keep people excited. We're actually doing decent in this one. We've crashed a couple times, but I think we're catching the win on this one. First try. There's 500 yards remaining. So yeah, we definitely caught this, unless I just totally mess up on this straightaway, which will not happen. But there we go. We caught our second dub in this game, in this for the races, and that's actually really good. We finished first, 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Made $10,700, so there we go. We pretty much doubled our net worth, what we actually have already. And that's our second race completed. It's pretty quick too, like once you get your rewards and then back to this screen where you're in the main world. That's pretty awesome. There are cops in the daytime as well. There's one over to the left. I'm gonna see if I'm driving normal by him. I'm gonna see if he pulls me over.
Yo, just checking in. How's the car?
Let's get behind him and see if
I know it's not a world beater.
that's not really driving normal.
It's good. Seriously. Thanks for cutting me a deal.
Well, maintenance is part of the package. You have any engine trouble? Hear any odd noises?
Okay.
I'll take care
That's
of
pretty cool. So if you're driving normal, he doesn't actually pull you over, but if you're racing, let's go race by him. This might actually turn into a full cop chase. I think he did a legal U-turn there though, so no way he can pull me over. I think it's Heat 1, so it'll be easy to avoid, or evade, sorry. But we'll go ahead, we'll speed by him and see if he actually comes after us. He didn't choose to come after us. Was I speeding? Is that 100 there? I'm stopping right here. What's good, man? Like, what's going on? This guy's just popping U-turns. What? That was the most illegal stuff I've ever seen. This cop's just ripping, man. Alright, so as you can see on the screen right now, daily challenges is a thing. I don't know what sort of rewards you get or anything, but do a 164-yard drift while in a cop chase. So maybe we can do that. Yeah, this cop's drifting everywhere. Drift over 164 in a single drift, so I can do those together, and then drive 30 seconds in oncoming traffic, so I can probably do that one too. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna hit this guy. There we go, now we got cops. Come after me, bud. Let's go. Drive in oncoming traffic for 30 seconds, so I'll do that. And then hopefully we can do a long enough drift. I'm still not very good at the drifting, obviously. Oh, that's not good. Alright, here we go. We're on the highway, so we can at least do the the oncoming traffic. But the drifting, I don't know. I don't think this car is really set up for drifting yet. And I definitely don't know how to do it really yet. So, cop almost went head on with them. Drive for 30 seconds in oncoming traffic. We're definitely not on. Oh yeah, we are. Why are the signs all backwards? Unless they're, yeah, they're uni signs. Alright, so we ended up completing that objective. Now it's just the drift one. I'll have to get a little bit better at the drifting before I can do that, but we'll go ahead and hide there. We'll go to a garage, hopefully evade these cops, and we'll end it there. This has been very interesting.
Eyes on subject has been lost. Search the perimeter of where
So yeah, unless you like do something super illegal, probably crashing into other cars or crashing into the cops or even just like actually in a street race, I don't think cops are really going to come after you. I went zipping by that one cop and he did not give a flying you know what. So anyway, yeah, that's going to wrap it up pretty much. I thought we'd have to make it all the way back to a safe house, which we're at now, but we didn't have to. We ended up being able to escape the cops. Come on, man. You can't hit my car like that. Go ahead, enter the garage, and end it there. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please hit that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed because lots of videos will be coming with Need for Speed Heat, all the customizations for all the cars, a little bit of the story as well, and then of course any methods or tricks and tips that I can offer you guys for making money, earning fast rep, customizing cars, anything that I can provide value to you guys for, then I'll definitely make videos on those. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you again for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.